everybody, today a new recipe. I mixed two of the requests I got on Instagram, which were vegan recipes and American desserts. So today I made a vegan cinnamon roll. This is one of my favorite typical American sweet things, so I love cinnamon like so much. And I mixed a few recipes I already have with few recipes that I found on internet, and I made this vegan recipe. I didn't use any nut ingredient because my husband is allergic to nuts, so it's all coconut based, and it came out so good. Like, he would never say there's no eggs or butter in it, and I really suggest you to try it. Again, like I say in every video, please put a like underneath and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet. I put a lot of videos every week, so please follow me. I just leave you to the photos and how I made this amazing dessert. Bye! I start taking my KitchenAid and putting 200 milliliters of coconut milk and 40 milliliters of olive oil, 90 grams of sugar, and 7 grams of active dry yeast, which is a little bag. And I'm gonna start mixing everything with a hook. I'll add a couple of spoons out of the 470 grams of bread flours that we'll need for this recipe. I'm gonna let everything mix, and after a few minutes I'm gonna add the rest of the flour and continue to mixing for at least 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, I'll add a pinch of salt, and when you see that the dough is forming, you're gonna add 70 grams of coconut cream and continue mixing again. Don't worry about all this coconut that you see in the recipe, because you won't taste the coconut at the end, because it's gonna be covered by the cinnamon flavor. So don't worry, there's no coconut flavor in the final recipe. Once you see the dough is forming and it's smooth and elastic as you see in the video, you're gonna have to take a bowl, take the dough, make a little ball like you see here, put a little flour on the bottom of the bowl and cover it with a clean rug or towel, and you have to let it rest and rise for at least an hour. I made it rise at an hour and a half because it was cooler in my house, but it has to double the size. When it doubled, I'm gonna take my pastry board and I'm gonna roll it out to form a rectangular like you see here in the video. After that, I'll take 80 grams of coconut cream. I'm gonna spread it out all over my rectangular like you see here, and I'm gonna take 100 grams of cane sugar and 25 grams of cinnamon. I'm gonna mix it together and spread it out again all over the coconut cream on my rectangular. It has to be all even. And now you have to roll everything together. Just take your time because it can become a little messy. So you start from the length side and roll it like you see here in the video. when you got a roll like this, you take a knife and cut little rolls. I made them 2 fingers in depth. Let's put it like that. And after that, I'm gonna take a baking pan. I choose a square one. I put a little olive oil on the side. I'm gonna put all my rolls in it, like you see here in the video. It has to be pretty even. I'm gonna cover with plastic wrap and let it rest for another hour. Again, it has to double in volume. And when it rested for an hour, put it in the oven at 360 Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I took 80 grams coconut cream, which I added a few drops of water, and 60 grams of powdered sugar, and I'm gonna make icing or frosting to put on top of the rolls. It's really personal how much icing you want to put on top. I usually don't put a lot, and I keep it on the side so everybody, when I serve it, can put more if they want to. But once you're satisfied with the result, you can let the rolls cool down completely, and then you can just serve it as it is. So the recipe is over. I really hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you soon with a new video. Bye!